We are the one who is called Kronos. We are the Syrian commander, and we are not a military commander. We are the spiritual leader of our race. And there are many on your planet who believe us to be evil, perhaps a threat, something to fear. But we wish to affirm with you immediately that we have no desire to invade your planet or to eat your faces. We do not do that. Should we have chosen to do that long ago, we could have. But that is not our nature. There is something you have that we want, and we will tell you exactly what it is immediately. You have emotions, and many of you do not want them either. But we do. And we have made an agreement with the Council of Shambhala that in exchange for your teaching us about emotions, we will share with you technology that will help you heal not only your physical being, but your planet. For quite some time, the man Ashid, via the Archangel Michael and others, has stated that there would be cures for many diseases on your planet. They are beginning to manifest. And we are going to explain something to you that will be difficult to understand. There is a process called manifesting with light. And it is a process that we have begun with human beings. In this process, you work at night with us, and you manifest and you create. But you are unaware of the process in your conscious mind. And through this, we are creating more and more scientific knowledge delivered to those who are willing to work with us. And for the last 6 months, we and the Pleiadians have been working with the one whom we are speaking through. We invite you to join us. We invite each and every one of you who desires to open to us at night, and we will begin to work with you, manifesting with light. And we can assure you that several things will occur. Much of your anxiety will dissipate and disappear. Your constant worrying over various things will stop. You will begin manifesting in ways that you do not understand. For again, you are manifesting with light. Earlier, the Ancient of Days worked with you in opening you up to greater and greater light. There is a method to that madness, and we are a part of that process. It is our desire to assist you. We have what is called a collective. We have the conscious ability to communicate with one another, no matter how far apart any Syrian may be from another. All can congregate in the collective together. You open to that collective, and you will give yourself permission to allow us to assist you at night while you are asleep, while your soul is wandering out and about, while you are unconscious. You will waken in the morning and you will wonder what happened, and your brain will seriously perform an inquisition, and no answer will come, for it is in the unconscious and it remains quiet. And it may take time. We do not know how quickly you wish to cooperate with us. No matter what, we promise you this. We will not harm you in any way. There will be no negative side effect whatsoever, except for one. All of your friends with whom you have shared your anxiety and your worry, they will probably notice that you are no longer upset, and they may discontinue their association with you. That is perhaps the only side effect that may take place. And we are serious. That is a truth. You may notice that some of the people that you have been spending time with are no longer interested in spending time with you as your vibrational frequency rises and you become less and less concerned with those earthly issues that you are dealing with. We have not made this offer lightly. We do nothing lightly. Some of you are curious why we wish to learn about emotion. We have chosen a path of intellectuality. We have chosen the path of intellect. We have created a massive amount of intellect, and it has served us well. But we have also come to learn that in our spiritual path, emotion is missing. And we have searched throughout the universe, and we have chosen the human race to teach us, because there are such massive amounts of emotion available within you and around you. You may find this strange. One instance, you sing songs. We have never sung a song in our race. The songs that you sing bring feelings into your heart, some good, some not, because you judge them based upon the pain they bring you. We have no such judgment. Feelings are wonderful from our perspective, and we wish to learn about them. We are slowly feeding the technology that will help your race move through its challenges and its issues. If you look around you and you listen to your news, you will not be impressed. You will perhaps go into fear. But understand, we are working with you, and you are not alone. The Pleiadians are working with you. The Venusians are working with you. We will not allow your planet to be destroyed by nuclear implosion. That is unacceptable. Your planet has the capacity to do so, but it will not be allowed. Change is taking place rapidly. You notice it in your weather. You notice it in the patterns of socioeconomics, as you call them. And there is a device that we have spoken to many of you about, which will allow for free energy. And that device has been developed. It is in our museums. We consider it ancient technology. But in truth, it can be offered to the earth with one condition, and many of you already know what it is. It is not that you teach us emotion. It is that we are assured that that particular piece of technology will never, ever be used to harm anyone or anything. Therein lies the challenge. As you increase your vibrational frequency, that frequency spreads across the planet. And according to the Council of Shambhala, it is a possibility that in some of those who are younger, you will see in your lifetime what one might call the conscious awareness that will bring you into peace. For that is what you desire. That is one of the reasons you are here. And that is what we desire. The universe is interconnected. Just like each of you are connected to one another, every extraterrestrial, every human being, and everything in between, they are all connected to one another. And it is important that they learn to cohabitate in peace. That is our directive. That is what we work with constantly. We create peace in what you would call a mental way. Eons ago, there were those who wished to invade us. We were able to project images of the kind of destruction that they would experience if, in fact, they invaded our space, our territory, and our beings. Immediately, they turned around and left. We created peace in that manner. We have come far in terms of our technology. And now, we desire to assist as many of those around us as possible. In the Atlantean times, we shared a great deal of energy with the Atlantean priests. The reward we saw was the implosion of Atlantis. That is ancient history. We refuse to recreate that history. We will have it no longer. We will be assured that any technology we share is used for creation rather than destruction. Therefore, no matter what occurs on your planet, no matter what despot, what demon, what entity rises to power, we assure you, you are not alone. And balance will be created in the other direction. Peace will be created. Your planet is in the process of healing itself. The weather that you are noticing, global warming is being blamed for it. In some cases, that is a truth. Many of you are concerned about your wildlife. Believe us, we have all of the species that have gone extinct on the earth. We have all of those species in our own protection and care, for we will not allow them to die out. And when the time is right and the planet can handle that species again, they will be returned. The cetacean race, whales and dolphins, you wonder about them. You feel connected to them. So are we. They are constantly sending us vibrational frequencies reporting to us about your planet's condition. We are well aware of what is taking place. Many of the viral infections, many of the biological infections that your human race suffers from now, we could immediately heal them. But then, those chemicals, those kinds of healings could be used in other ways, destructive ways. But slowly we are allowing these kinds of technologies to be introduced into your planet, and many lives will be saved. We do not have much time. Some of you are growing tired. Some of you have worked very hard this day, so we will be brief. If you desire to work with us, if you desire to begin manifesting with light, it is not necessary that you take any workshop. Workshops are progressive, and the man has done enough of them in the country of Denmark so that that consciousness can move outward, and it has. What we suggest that you do when you go to sleep tonight, you simply ask, we the Syrians, if we will work with you. You will not be turned down as long as your intention is one of peace and assisting others. If it is one of destruction, we will turn you down. We will have no part of that. Your own healing is included in this process. No matter how difficult No matter how terminal you have been told you are, we will work with you. If it has to do with your health, if it has to do with healing, Kronos, who is the leader of the medical team for the Syrians, will be the one that will work with you. You do not have to ask for Kronos by name. You can forget our names. They are unimportant. You simply ask the Syrian collective to begin working with you in manifesting with light. We do not expect all of you to make this choice. We do not even expect you to believe in us. It does not matter. It is only important if you desire to take advantage of the offer we make to you. And we suggest that you ask for the Pleiadians as well, for they can augment the process, they can support it, and they can make it larger. We speak more quickly through the man than we used to, because we are more used to his being. Some of you remember long ago when we spoke very slowly, but now we are able to use more of his being. We will explain to those of you who are unfamiliar with this process, and then we will terminate our transmission. We come in through the back of his neck. That is the entry point. We take over approximately now 91% of his physical being. We are in charge of his heart rate, his breathing rate, his metabolism, the lymph nodes, and all aspects of the functions of the physical body. We have no difficulty whatsoever in working on him while we are in him. So each time he does this, he receives a healing himself, and that is what motivates him to continue. He will not stop, probably until the day he dies. It is to understand that we are also prolonging his life because we desire to use him as long as we can for this purpose. And, as you can see, he benefits from it greatly. Many of you understand what we are talking about. As you do your work, you are working with others, and they are benefiting you while you are benefiting others. And so, it is a complete circle. It is important. We would ask you all to breathe, and for just a moment, close your eyes and visualize your planet free of disease, free of starvation, free of a lack of energy, free of conflict, war, free of blame, racism, and judgment. That is what we propose, and that is what the Council of Shambhala proposes. And the more often you visualize this, the more often you create it. You may not be able to heal your world. You may not be able to change your world. But you can change the space that you live in and the space around you, and ultimately that will heal your world. We are the one who is called Kronos. We are the spiritual commander of the Syrian race, and we are grateful for your presence here, which is of great value. We bring you greetings and salutations from the Council of Shambhala. We are the 12th seat of the Council, and it is our desire to assure you that you are moving in the right direction on your planet. There are many amongst you who question that, based upon what you see, based upon what you hear, and based upon what you feel. And granted, it requires great faith. in order to look the other way and to expect the best and to stop worrying and to stop the anxiety that you have that stresses you. But understand this: we have never been more committed than we are to the earth. There is a group called the Earth Healing Group, and the Earth Healing Group works on the earth. It is made up of human beings, and never before have so many placed so much committed effort into this process of healing your planet. And as this process continues, more and more light beings are convinced that the earth is worth saving. It is happening, and it is happening now. And those of you who are here this evening are assisting in it, and we are grateful. It has been a long evening. It is time for us to terminate our connection to this man. It is time for us to tell you how much we appreciate all that you do to make your planet a better place to live. It is a gathering place, and at some point in the future, all the different races will gather here, and they will all make peace with one another, including the human species. That is a day that we look forward to with great anticipation. And if we could guarantee that you will see it in your lifetime, we would do so. But it is not up to us. It is up to you. It is up to you to choose. The day will come, and all of the films that have been created about the destruction of Earth will all have been proven false. It is a great honor to be amongst you. We bring you greetings and salutations from the Council of Shambhala, and we congratulate you on your healing here this evening. We are the 12th seat of the Council, known as Halil. Peace and much love to each of you. So be it. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. It's very strange to come back and see a whole group of people staring at me. But I'm getting used to it. I was saying something to someone earlier. This is probably the 450th channeling I've done, but who counts? I have no idea. So I should be getting used to it. Anyway, again, I want to thank you for being here this evening. I really appreciate it. I'm treated like a king here in Norway and also in Denmark. And when I go home, I'm the husband that takes out the trash. I'm the lap the cats sit on. But over here, it's kind of like being a rock star, so it's a lot of fun. So, I appreciate everything you do for the planet. I appreciate who you are, and I encourage you to keep doing it, whatever it is. It's making a big difference, and even when we can't see it, it's making a big difference. So, many thanks, and have a great journey wherever you're off to.